Oh, wow. Wow. This was one way to start the video. Hello everyone, it is Zigzag here. Welcome back to another Geoguessr video. Today we're going to be playing Geoguessr, but in YouTube mode. Essentially, Jupaoqq has come up through with another fantastic script, and this one allows you to see a YouTube video to do with the actual location you're in. And so we're not going to be using Street View at all, just a particular YouTube video, hopefully about tourism in that area. We'll do one run where we just go for the maximum score we can, and then we'll do one where we have like 5 seconds of the video only, or something like that. Just before we begin, I want to say that I will have to mute some of the audio here in case it's copyrighted music, and also big thank you for 7,000 subscribers. Alright, let's get straight into it. Okay, so taking off from an aeroplane here. Very interesting. Okay, so we got like a palm tree there I saw. So I'm just trying to listen to some of the accents I'm hearing in the background. Maybe an African accent? Not really sure. Doesn't seem like we're gonna get too much from this one, to be honest. I'm thinking maybe like, West Africa or Kenya or something like that based on the climate here. Could also just be somewhere in Southeast Asia as well, but as for the trees, I might just go Nigeria here, not really sure. So maybe like, does Ibadan have a big airport here, I wonder? This one, let's go in Ibadan airport here. Ends up being in Colombia there, so right latitude, at least I can say that much, but kind of a tough start there.
So guys, just bought my ticket, it's really easy.
Okay, British machine,
can touch the machine.
I think that's Spanish.
You can choose the language.
Okay, they got European flags there.
So it's got English there, but then like...
I'm looking at the left side of the screen here, they have the tube destinations here, so maybe I can actually get the location from that.
You wish to use your Renfe card, I don't have that, so I'm going to press no. Then you can choose the available stations. On the map here, you can see...
Okay, here we are. Where are we, actually? Valencia? We see Valencia, but I'm not actually sure if we're actually in Valencia. If I had... no, we've seen Valencia a bunch of times here, so I'm pretty sure we are going to be there. And considering we saw those European flags for the language options, I'm pretty sure it's correct. Oh, wow, 74 kilometers away. Maybe I should have been more observant there. But regardless, we got a good score. Not too bad. It's going to be hard to 5k anyway. Hopefully this is not copyrighted. Okay, so Europe somewhere. I was thinking maybe, based on this architecture, maybe Czech Republic or something like that. We'll see. Okay, she said dobry, which means like morning, I'm pretty sure. So we see a Skoda here as well. So I think I'm going to go for limited information this time. But let's just listen to her speak for a few more seconds.
Friends, I am in Tabur.
Tabur. Okay, so let's see if we can find that. That's enough information. So then, it could even be a small town here. It's not coming to me immediately, and I won't... Oh, here we are, Tabur. Okay, so excellent. We are going to be probably right in the center there. And yeah, 700 meters away. Okay, that was an actual win. That was an actual win. Used the right amount of information, not too much, and we got it. All right, next one.
Visiting both the North and South Islands.
We road tripped, ticked off all of the must-dos along the way.
Alright, so presumably we're going to be somewhere in New Zealand this time.
And she had some super underrated spots as well.
I don't think this one's actually going to give us a specific location from what I can tell here. So I'm just going to go for Wellington. That seems like a good one to like, if you're like talking about the whole country, why not Wellington, right? Okay, it was just near Auckland there. In Warkworth. There you go.
And that's just what we found here in La Mancha. It's the
La Mancha. Looks like that might be some Latin there. Or maybe... Yeah, it looks Latin to me. Could be like Italian or something as well, I guess.
home of Cervantes and all the legends of Don Quixote.
Don Quixote, that's a Spanish book, I know.
And beautiful regal towns like...
Okay, that's all we need. So, somewhere in Spain, fairly Mediterranean climate, obviously, but pretty green as well. So I'm thinking maybe somewhere around here. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. It's going to be somewhere on this coast, I reckon. That's really what it looks like to me. Could be even further south. I could definitely see it being further south as well. On a river somewhere? Let's see if the one I clicked on is on a river. It is. So I will go... yeah, it's got hills. I'll go right there. And not too bad, not too bad. We were more towards the center of the country, but an interesting one there to start us off, 16,000. So let's do one more like that, and then we'll do some limited time attempts as well. Because I'm enjoying myself. I think it's a really interesting way to play. Okay, first one looking United States here. Okay, so Pauradid Municipal, so somewhere in... Oh, Mexicali. Okay, that's all we need. I kind of wish I paused a little earlier, because that's a bit obvious, because we're going to be right here, presumably. And there we go. Actually, should be trying to click in the town squares, really, because that's what this map is about, made by Hugo. Okay, next one. Okay, Villa Angela. So, I will let him speak for a little bit. I'm interested to see what he has to say.
Villa Ángela. Pero lo vamos a hacer de una forma medio particular. Te voy a contar cosas personales mías y también importantes de la ciudad.
I cannot quite tell if he's speaking Spanish or Portuguese here. The pole in the background is quite interesting as well. Not really sure where I think it should be from, to be honest. So Villa Angela, it kind of looks a bit Mexican to me with like the yellow painted thing here. So even though I've never heard of this place at all, I am thinking of kind of looking around here first. That's kind of what it reminds me of the most. I'm gonna put my marker here because I think I'll go there if I can't find anything off the bat. Villa Angela. It doesn't really look like we're gonna find it. So I mean, there's a lot of South America to search. Maybe we'll let him speak for a few more seconds here.
Así que quédate en este video, ¡vamos! Te cuento que la ciudad se llama Villa Ángela, pero no es una villa como las villas que conocemos en Buenos Aires. Tiene alrededor...
Buenos Aires. Let's see if we can find it there. I'm pretty sure I heard Buenos Aires there. And so Villa Ángela. I think we have to trust it. I mean, this climate would make sense to some extent, I would say. It might feel a little tropical, but yeah, I'm going to go for it. I'm pretty sure he said that. Yeah, okay, not too bad. I think he was actually talking about how far away it was from Buenos Aires, really. But there we go, that we were in Villa Ángela. So we end up with a better score than we would have had.
The oldest border crossing points and has a wonderfully colorful history.
Okay, so that car is driving what appears to be on the left, even though this footage is in reverse. And so that's definitely interesting. I was thinking of United States off the bat here, but could be like Australia or South... Well, not Australia. I don't think it's Australia, but it could be South Africa or... I don't know. We'll look a little further here. You know what? There's so many American cars here. I'm pretty sure that's just I'm pretty sure this street here is just a one-way street, and that's the reason. So let's see if we can do this just from here. So that looks like a fast food ad of some kind there. We're definitely speaking English, so yeah, somewhere in the US. It's flat and like fairly temperate, fairly warm, I would say, from what we can see here. So I was thinking maybe Texas or what about Oklahoma City? Would Oklahoma City look anything like this? I feel like that's actually kind of a decent shout. Yeah, I feel like that is a decent shout. I don't know, it's going to be something like flat and dry like that. So yeah, I don't think it's Dallas. We would see a skyline there, but maybe something in Texas, Oklahoma, something like that. Kansas, maybe even. But yeah, I kind of like Oklahoma City, so let's try it. Ooh, it was Texas. It was Texas. So we were there in Laredo, and that's why, I mean, I did kind of think it looked a little Mexican as well, but I don't think I said that, but you know, we take the dub. So I think he's speaking Spanish now. And we have Javier is the name of the YouTuber here. So, okay. First shot here. I think we can guess just based off this. So it looks to be Ecuador, I would say, with this orange taxi plate, which hopefully isn't behind my head, but we've got like an orange taxi plate. And so, yeah, it won't really show us. But I think we should be good on that account. And then it seems pretty built up, but like it doesn't seem like a massive city either. So Ecuador, maybe in what's a good city around there? I think it feels like maybe the flatter part, although I could totally be wrong about that. Maybe Manta. Kind of feels like it could be coastal. I'm not really sure. But let's go for Manta here. And ends up being right on the south border, just right next to Peru there. So really interesting round. We pull a nice amount of points though. Oh wow. Wow. This was one way to start the video. Okay. Oh, this is this Aussie vlogger. I've watched a few of his videos. I remember when he went to Yemen.
Oh, this is a piranha. Yeah.
Okay, we got the piranha. I was thinking, could it be... let's keep watching.
And do you eat the piranha? Yep. Before it eats you.
Okay, so looking at the people, it's very interesting. I can't actually tell where this is. Is it South America?
Todo mundo compra, todo mundo leva.
Yes, Brazil. That's what I was thinking, but it must be like Amazon because a lot of the people, you could not even see a white person. There was a lot of people who look like they probably have Native American ancestry or something like that. So I'm thinking somewhere like Manaus or something like that. Maybe even further in here, but yeah, I could definitely see it being like Santarém or Manaus or something like that. So where would have coverage here? I want to pick something that's actually reasonable. Should be a smaller town though. Let's go for like one of them around here. Let's go for Fextal. Probably wrong, but hopefully we're at least decently close. And, oh, Manaus it was, damn. Should have kept it there. But I thought because we were so close to the water that it wouldn't be the center, but you can see Manaus kind of spreads out from the Amazon. So that is the reason. We end up with 17,000, which, yeah, I think the first seed I got was just particularly easy, whereas these ones have been a bit harder. Let's go for some quick fire rounds now. We've kind of seen what we can do, so now we just watch the first 5 seconds of each round here and see how we can do with that. Okay, so this one is Verona. I think that might be in Italy, but I can't actually remember. Initially I was thinking, yeah, Verona, so there we go. So we'll take the easy W on that one, probably 62 kilometers away, a full 5,000 points there. Probably one of the easier rounds we'll get today, but we take them. Okay, so this is what we're here with. We got the Uruguayan flag. I missed the name of the town here, but this is a big city, so presumably somewhere on the coast of Uruguay, either Montevideo or, I mean, like the center of the city might actually be right here, because it's normally like highlighted in this kind of yellow thing here. So could we see this big roundabout anywhere? Doesn't particularly seem like we can, unless it's like, Okay, so maybe a little further up here? Montevideo. Okay, and is there actually another city big enough? Maybe this one here? Maybe. So it's definitely going to be one of those two, but a lot of high-rises here would make me think Montevideo. It has to be this one, I feel like. Also, I think the name flashed up right at the start, but could it be this? I think it could be. I think we're looking at that. And maybe, and it looks like it's one-way traffic as well here, maybe, which would fit for this. Oops. But yeah, I think I like that the best. It also fits with the angle. I mean, obviously the compass would be wrong here, but the angles seem to fit at least decently as well, so I like it. Oh man, it was just this one, but still a really good find. Glad I didn't go Montevideo there. We're almost on a perfect score so far. Okay, Rio de Janeiro. A lot of them in this seed, we've just had extreme luck. I was definitely thinking Brazil. I thought we saw Brazil polls. Oops, I just clicked on Sao Paulo. But we definitely saw Brazil polls. So I was thinking, southern Brazil anyway. And it definitely built up as well. But yeah, let's go for Rio de Janeiro here. And I guess if we are near the center, let's just go there. And what? Oh wow. A bit of bait, or did I miss something there? So I didn't think it felt very hilly, and that's why we're actually a good way out of Rio there.
You could go for a walk in the Yorkshire Dales National Park and the bordering area of
Okay, so presumably we're somewhere near Yorkshire Dales National Park and Nidderdale here. So let's get in there, and handily it is on the map here. So Grassington here. Seems like it's maybe a little too small, but if we're going for a walk, we have to be surely somewhere around there. So now I'm looking just for the biggest town here. Yeah, it's called quite small because they're inside national parks here. Ripon? It's possible, maybe? Maybe it's more likely. I mean, Leeds even? I mean, maybe it's just Leeds because, I mean, we are not too far away from there. And maybe they're talking about driving anyway. So I'm going to go for Leeds because I just feel like it's kind of more likely. We'll find out. Not too bad. We're in Halifax, so 22 kilometers away. Definitely a good result, considering we could have gone up in Grassington and probably lost some more points there. So that's a good result, I would say. Can we get 24k is the question. Okay, plenty to go off of in this first 5 seconds. So we're driving right-hand side of the road. As for, it says bus stop here, St. Andrews. So maybe we're not driving right-hand side of the road. Maybe this is a double left-laned road like we saw in that American round. And so... yeah, very interesting. Why? It wouldn't say bus stop in St. Andrews. This has to be Britain. I don't think that was a yellow rear plate either, though. So could it be... I feel like St. Andrews is definitely like a British thing as well. So yeah, I am thinking just southern Britain here. Some town... I always like to guess Bristol, Cardiff, something like that maybe. I don't know. Why did we have a white rear plate there? I want to go back, but I won't allow myself to. And so then... anything else to go off of here? I mean, it looks like a rather warm climate, so, I mean, as in a warm time of the year. So I am thinking, something Bankridge down there. Couldn't be Cambridge, could it? No. No, it's an N, not an M. So, yeah, happy not to guess Cambridge here, although we're not that far from Cambridge anyway, in Cardiff. And so, yeah, I think I'll just go for it. Southern UK, surely. Otherwise, why would we have this English? So, let's see if I'm right. And, oh, it was Cambridge. Oh, wow. I can't believe it. Maybe I should have just gone there. Anyway, we end up with almost 24,000. We could have clinched it there. UK causing us to drop a bit of points there. Same with Brazil. But a really nice game to end it off there, guys. I'll see you guys in a video very soon. Till then, goodbye.